Were there any difficult situations on set when you were filming? How are you like on the set?
I'm a monster.
Okay.
If things happen my way, I'm a very happy man.
Hmm.
I'm so stupid that I feel that I deserve everything to happen the right way.
Hmm.
When they don't, I'm a monster.
Yeah, I mean, these characters have
Uh,
been with you for 13 years now. So you
no, I mean, leave
understand
aside
them.
that. Leave that aside. I'm giving you a very simple example. You have prepared everything on a deck.
Right.
Everything about the film is in a 200-page treatment note. You have gone to that detail. Every department has been given a certain look and feel book, visual references, the exact details of what is supposed to happen where. You
Right.
have marked every inch of the floor on a paper based on the screenplay. You have decided what part of the set will have a certain ceiling and the other will be left for lighting.
Yeah.
When you're so precise, when all your child actors have learnt their lines
Hmm.
well in advance, that they are so the scene, the funny scene where Wahid and Violet and Wahid and these kids are talking, where
Yeah.
Wahid says, "You are a now, Chintu. Come on, why don't you open your gift? You are still
Yeah.
scared of your sister. How can you let your sister boss around you?" So that scene was supposed to be shot in one day because we had kids, and kids were getting tired after having shot for so many days, and we had given them sufficient time to shoot it.
Right.
So they finished that day of shoot, which is a very long scene if you go to see. They finished the scene in about half a day. The kids, the 5.5-year-old has saved you half a day. When he is on your toes, what the hell is wrong with you? So
I
this
know.
is my
I get that.
temperament, which is not necessarily right, but I come from a place of and a certain understanding where if I had asked you to place a candle at that spot, if I'd asked you to get me three cakes, why are you getting me one cake? Because things go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team effort, right? So when like most of the people are putting in their all.
Yeah, the least you can do is follow instructions. And when that doesn't happen, and when my performance starts suffering, that is when I start to get a little impatient. And also because I have Satyanshu to calm me down.
Right.
Satyanshu, on the other hand, he has to maintain a calm and composed attitude, and he is a very calm and composed individual. So we use our energies to our advantage.
How was working on this film and creating this film different from when you were working with AIB on their sketches?
For me, nothing changes. I don't see a project as a 25 lakh digital film. I can't see something as a comedy sketch. I don't see anything as a feature film. Your crew makes all the difference. Chintuga birthday to a great extent has been the best experience so far, thanks to the crew on board. When
Right.
you have someone like Siddharth Diwan, who gets so deep into your script, who has a very sharp understanding of your script, he does his homework. He stops doing other things when he's taken a project. He has his priority right. He has a kick-ass team, and he'll let the actors perform on set, do their rehearsals, and then he'll place his cameras. And when we know that we have such a great talent with us, we don't tell him what lens we want to shoot at.
Yeah.
We discuss the moment. We discuss the effect,
How it should
the,
look like.
how it should look like, and all of these discussions, they happened for over 100 hours before we shot the film during prep. So on set, apart from one or two occasions, every other time when he plays the camera, we were very happy with it, with the lensing, with the placement of camera and the execution, because he was so much in sync with us.
Yeah.
Same goes for the sound designer, Vishwadeep Chatterjee. He's a legend in his own right, and he has done such big films. He brought Dolby Atmos to India with Madras Cafe. He's a 3 times national award winner. He's won 4 national awards. He's done the biggest films with the biggest directors,
Right.
the Padma and the Baji Raos, and he's also done drama films like Piku, where sound is not the hero,
Yeah.
and then he's done Uri, where sound is the hero. So when you have somebody like him on board, you have to trust them. They know their jobs. He has done. He has been in the industry way longer than I have seen life.
Right.
Yeah. And he had won his national award for Madras Cafe, and I have been a big fan of Vishdeep Da, and Satyanshu and I, we went to him at the breakfast table and we said, "Hello, sir. We are big fans, like two fanboys." We chased him there,
Yeah.
and everyone in that room had won the national award, so everyone was like, "Congratulations, congratulations!" It was a very nice chill atmosphere. And we said hi to him and we said, "Ki, sir, we would really want you to consider our first project, and it is this." And we told him the log line. A Bihari family trapped in Baghdad is trying to celebrate the birthday of their 6-year-old kid, Chintu. The film is called Chintu Ka Birthday. It is one day in the life of this family who are fighting odds.
Right.
And and he said, "What are you talking about?" And we said, "Yes, sir, this is the film we want to make." And we told him ki we don't want the camera to show the war, but we want to experience the war.
Right.
And he said, "I'm on. I'm doing it. Whenever you are producing this film, whenever you are directing it, call me. I will do this film." And when he saw the second amazing incident is when he saw the first cut, which did not have any sound,
Yeah.
which did not have a background score. He saw it and he has seen so many first cuts. This is what he works on. He works on a naked frame, a naked cut. So when he saw it, he was very happy. He was like this. He was very relaxed. And we were shit scared. What if he says, "Maine kar raha hai, bekar film hai." And he can say that. He can afford to say that, and we will take our long faces and leave the room.
Hmm.
But he told us, ki, "Wow, what a film. I love it."
Yeah.
सर इसमें क्या है? इसमें तो कुछ भी नहीं है अभी। I said, नहीं, 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 बहुत अच्छा है, ट्रस्ट मी। कोई कुछ भी बोल दे, कुछ चेंज मत करना। डोंट शो इट टू many people.
Hmm.
Calm down.
Hmm.
Leave the room. Let me do my job. And then we had Charu, who is still so much in love with the film. Yeah, all these guys, they're so much in love with it. They are ready to do anything for the film to promote it.
And that
They
shows.
always talk
That
about it.
shows.
Yeah, they're so much in love with it because they are good people and they believe in humanity and they believe in the belief of the film.
Right.
So it becomes amazing. And to answer your question, long story short, the experience comes from the people you work with,
Hmm.
your crew. Even in a short film, if you have an amazing set of people, you experience the same thing.
Right. So some of the sketches that you have been like you worked on with AIB was the Honest Indian Weddings, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, as a sketch, as the writing goes, I think this concept was very unique, like bringing the honesty back into what is typically shown in these settings.
Yeah, it's so relatable, right?
Yeah, it's relatable because these are the things that goes in your mind, but you never speak out.
Yeah.
What was it like working on that particular, that particular project?
See, I get so attached to my projects now that I become the evil guy. I become the bad guy on set. Uh, Honest Indian Weddings is something which was so incredible on paper.
Yeah.
I felt I have to do justice to it. And good film is, or a good sketch is good choices, nothing else.
Right.
Like the script that I received, it was 16 or 15 to 16 pages on the Word document, which means that it was 38 to 40 minutes of content.
Okay.
And because none of us, were producers, so I was given, 3 days to shoot it.
Hmm.
And shooting 38 to 40 minutes of content with song, with drones, with these setups,
In three
I,
days,
I,
that's
I
quite a lot.
impossible. So I raised my hands and I said, "Red alert, hello, not happening.
So was
You
that
want
part one and part two both same
both
time?
combined,
Okay.
both combined."
Yeah.
So this is how you do it. Now this is how you make films. Ki you take a location,
Hmm.
We took a location where we shot the Haldi sequence,
Yeah.
the Roka sequence. The exterior of the house was used for the Mangni sequence, the Sangeet.
Hmm.
Then we did the catering bit on the other side. We did the Havan Kun on the other side. We did Barat on one side.
Yeah.
But then small chunks, which were the shots which were taken at the clothes shop
Hmm.
or the catering wala scene with Hussein Dalal.
Yeah.
Um, these had to be different days, na?
Right.
And when you're making a short film at shoestring budget, you have to respect people's time. You want to go to someone's sari shop and shoot there. So you have to go after the day has ended.
Yeah.
I wanted them to cut. I wanted them to cut the script. It was 40 minutes of content, and we and Tanmay and Rohan and these guys, they work. They are comedians.
Yeah.
They play with words. That's their merit.
Right.
And it had such amazing punches and such amazing one-liners. They didn't want to part ways with it. So Tanmay's approach was, "Ki, let us shoot it and then we'll take a call on edit."
Right.
And for me, it was like, if you give me a well-shaved script, I'll enhance the performance.
Yeah.
But then I was actually following their vision.
Right.
So in the end, I chose to give in,
Right.
and a lot of it goes to my DOP Sahir Raza, who's a dear friend, who also shot Tamash, by the way.
Okay.
So, yeah, he has shot all my sketches with almost all my sketches with AIB.
So
That's how we
what
do it.
were some of the other sketches that you worked with the IB?
Honest Diwali, I did this one. I did one with Imran Khan. I did the Arvind Kejriwal wala
Mm-hmm. Right.
Nayak.
Yeah. Yeah, all of these sketches are so, I watched these so long ago. I'm sure even you watched it so long ago, but they're still like, when you talk about them, it just hits back.
They were so much fun. Yeah. You know, the best part about those were ki they were written so well. They were so funny.
Yeah.
They were so funny. They were not cinematic material.
Mm.
They were so funny. Ki set pe people would laugh in between takes. The Sangeet session where Tanmay is on the mic and he's
Yeah.
on a rampage and he's going back to back, he's delivering lines. And Rohan and Ashish, they're like, hey, can we make this funnier by doing this? And Rohan would throw in a line and Ashish would throw in a line and Tanmay would say, एक बार फिर से ले.
Mm.
And I was like, guys, you don't shoot like this. So it's like कि किसी film school से किसी बच्चे को लाके आप बॉलीवुड में डाल दो और बोलो ऐसे ही होगा. तो इट वाज़ सो मच फन. मैं मुझे हँसी भी आती थी पर रोना भी आता था कि टाइम पे खत्म नहीं होगा तो लाइन प्रोड्यूसर विल शो मी द घड़ी. ही विल टेल मी भैया टाइम ऊपर हो
Time
गया
ho gaya.
है. And with a material like this I didn't want to not do justice.
Yeah.
So and all of us are we were so young and uh, but the best thing was that people would laugh. At the end of the day, they were everyone would be tired, but we would have laughed so much
Yeah.
that it was worth it. I remember there were so many occasions where all my ADs would go and look at Tanmay and all other actors, Abish, and these amazing actors performing, and I would be like, hey, "Hello, what's the next setup? What are you guys up to?" You know. So you look at the making of that film, making of that Honest Weddings,
Hmm.
and they've made me, into look like a monster there. I'm screaming and shouting at people, and the
Yeah.
guy I'm shouting at, the clapper boy I'm shouting at, he did the making, so he took the revenge.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
I mean, those sketches were like, I mean, something as a teenager when I watched the IB, like, it was that kind of a content which you can't really watch with your parents, but you can definitely enjoy with friends. And I think that's what those sketches were. Like every day I went to school and I saw कि अच्छा AIB की वीडियो आई है, तो everyone was talking about it कि अच्छा ये हुआ वो हुआ. Then go back home and watch it for yourself. Like it was a really cool experience. One of the best scenes in the movie was when Chintu's father says, "My Chintu is crying on his happy birthday." Can you tell us a bit more about that line, how that came into effect?
Oh, this is one of the most amazing things that happened to us. We were very uh, confident that this scene has the power to move people,
Right.
but it needs the right performance. so that they don't call it a melodramatic scene. It should be powerful enough that it should move a soldier. And while doing it, Satyanshu and I, we were contemplating who to shoot first.
Hmm.
The soldiers felt that it was their scene because, after all, it
They
is
are
their
the ones who
decision.
are receiving the
It is
line.
their decision that is going to affect the end of the film,
Right.
and this is a very crucial point. So the soldier told me that, can you shoot our reaction first?
Hmm.
They saw Vinay performing incredibly all these days. So they said, can you shoot with us first? And we said, yeah, this is the right thing to do.
Yeah.
So we placed the camera there. But before that, Satyanshu and I, we had an internal chat, and I remember telling him, ki, but this is also Vinay's scene.
Hmm.
I don't want him to deliver like 5, 6 takes on the over the shoulder shot where you can't see him. And then he's tired, and then we are putting the camera on him. And what if we don't get magic?
Yeah.
And we were being greedy because if you have a Vinay Pathak with you, you have to
You
be
have
very
to be.
greedy.
Yeah.
Right? So Satyanshu went to him and he asked Vinay very politely, sir, we are planning to shoot it like this.
Hmm.
Do you want us to take your performance first?
Yeah.
He said, no, whatever you guys want. And we're like, no, no, no,
Nee,
it's okay.
like you, yeah, I get it.
Aapko kya chahiye? What do you want? Tell us what.
Yeah.
And he said, I'm fine with anything. And we told him, sir, this doesn't answer the question. Please tell us, because we don't want to miss out on the magic that you're going to perform.
Yeah.
So he took a second and he said, कि देवांशु जी, आपको जहाँ कैमरा लगाना है लगाइए ना, हम कर लेंगे. He's an actor. He's been trained in a drama school.
Yeah.
He has done theater all his life. He still does theater, yeah.
Yeah. He's an amazing actor.
So when we started shooting the scene, he, the camera was behind Vinay,
Yeah.
looking at the soldier. We had our headphones on. We could only look at the soldiers in the monitor, and we were sitting like this. And Vinay started talking, and we were weeping. Listening to Vinay saying those lines, we were bawling.
Hmm.
And I shivered. I was like, sir, I think we should rotate the camera.
Yeah. And
This
shoot
is
your
this
shot
is
first.
amazing. Let us shoot his shot first to Satanshu. And Satanshu went back to him and he said, Satanshu, don't worry. Just don't worry. Let it be. I'll feel it. Don't worry. Don't worry. And we were like, we have to trust Avinay Pathak. Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
And we took the takes. The soldiers finished their shot. And then when we were watching the takes, and then we brought the camera on the other side and we shot with Vinay. And the shoot was done. And Vinay was his funny self again.
Yeah.
And then the soldiers came to us, the soldiers held our hands, and the soldiers said, we experienced magic right now. This
Hmm.
man is a genius. And we saw these two soldiers, they went to Vinay and they started clicking selfies with him like a fan on the set, where we had told the soldiers not to get very pally with Vinay.
Yeah.
Maintain your distance, keep a certain chemistry with him.
Yeah.
Uh, and they went to him and they started clicking pictures and they put it up on Facebook that evening. And I had to say, excuse me, fans, the film is not made yet. Please pull those pictures down.
Yeah.
And this has been, the experience with working with these actors on set. They are so amazing. And one last thing, the dialogue was, my son is crying on his birthday.
Hmm.
So when the Afro-American soldier asks him, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
The dialogue was, Vinay's reply was this, my son is crying on his birthday.
Right.
This was the reply. What Vinay has said in the film is,
My Chintu
I'm going
has.
back to the question, why are you doing this? And Vinay replies, why? And he takes a beat, he
Yeah.
takes a pause, long pause, and he says, my Chintu is crying on his happy birthday. It is wrong, so wrong.
So
So
that was
this,
all an improv scene
yeah,
by Vinay sir.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
He didn't say my son, he said, my Chintu is crying on his happy birthday. It is wrong, so wrong.
Hmm.
You may be a soldier, but I am a father. My verdict is, it is wrong.
Hmm.
Only when you feel it and you experience, give us this experience to your co-actor, does your co-actor react a certain way, and then the plot suddenly starts to make sense.
Right. About the song, I heard that the song that Chintu's mother was singing in the film, it was the Tigulia song, right?
Yeah,
That one wasn't the original choice.
we never had a folksy song,
Hmm.
a folk song in
So
the film.
what was the original thought behind the song?
तो इसमें in a certain situation we wanted a Hindi film song, a yesteryear song, a song from the past, a very melodious song
Hmm.
जो functions में हम लोग बैठ के गाते हैं. You know, somebody who is a good singer, वो वाली चाची बहुत अच्छा गाती है, चलो 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 बैठो 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 गाओ गाओ गाओ.
Right.
You know, one of those
वो
experiences.
community environment थोड़ा सा.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we wanted to do it that way, and the song we had chosen was a certain song, but the we couldn't get the rights
Hmm.
for the particular song. It was so expensive. We tried our best, but we couldn't get it. And then suddenly we realized, ki, what do we do now? And the obvious choice was to do a song which is in public domain, a folk song. Why not do a Bihari song,
Right.
like a Bihari folk song? Because it will only suit the film, you know. And then I got in touch with this amazing actor, musician, writer called Bhupesh Singh. Bhupesh Singh has sung some of the songs in Ganzo Wasipur. He's done some radio programs and he's a very, very, very talented man.
Right.
So I told him, this is the situation. Can you give me some folk songs? And the experience of having worked in Tamash came to our advantage. In Tamash, there are three situations, and we made the Kashmiri folk musicians listen to the sequences and they would come up with options. So we would listen to the tracks जो हमको समझ में नहीं आ रहा था.
Yeah.
Only the music we heard, and every time the music did something to us, we felt, what does this mean? So it was like a reverse process,
Hmm.
reverse engineering. The same helped here because we told Bhupesh ji, if we have a situation like this, please recommend some lori kind of a song, some lullaby.
Yeah.
And then he suggested us this song. When he sang this to us, we were almost in tears. And then I took him to Satyanshu, and Satyanshu suggested ki in the verse, however, we would like a slight banter of sort. A slight banter because the mother-in-law's character is this and the son-in-law is supposed to be this. So how about the mother-in-law is singing a few couplets where she is actually pinching the son-in-law,
Hmm.
which is a very subtly explored in the shoot. We
Yeah.
didn't want it to be caricaturish in there. So lyrically, we tried to play it like that. She's not saying those lines. She chooses to sing the lines and make it subtle.
Right.
And he rewrote those lines for us, and that's how we came up with this song. And I'm so glad the song is winning hearts.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that was a really defining moment for the characters because I think the initially, like if you think about it, there's the family and then there's the Nani ji ka role, and what happens is the like Chintu's sister Lakshmi, she has this thing with her Nani ki thoda sa there is a unban hai thodi si, and the Nani ji is not really fond of Chintu's father also because they're still in Iraq and they're not going back home. तो उनका थोड़ा सा वो था इन दैट मोमेंट दैट शी काइंड ऑफ left all of that feeling and she was there for Chintu and her daughter who was singing the song right before her. So I think that
Yeah,
was a
these
really defining moment for those characters.
yeah, these kind of things, na, the songs and things that are rooted in you, in with your respective culture,
Hmm.
they are such a big relief कि जब कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है and you pray to your favorite gods,
Yeah,
in that moment you are at peace with yourself.
true.
You are away from this problem and at the same time you feel a sense of rescue. When you're with music, when you're with an art form, you know, why do they say कि if you are in, you're going through a lot of things, sketch,
Yeah,
color, you know, apart from just the psychological advantages of these things, you feel at home, and
right.
Nani is feeling at home. You very rightly said so.
Hmm.
This is the only time in the family where the family is, in the day when the family is happy. This is the happiest moment.
Yeah,
This is why we chose to shoot this with a long lens. क्योंकि इसके बाद suddenly the film is taking a
A
different
completely
course.
different role. That's right. So I mean, like the way the film was shot, there were, like, now that I know a little bit about filming a video and making a podcast and camera setups, two camera setup or miking and all that, but now that I know about it, when I watch a film, I can see the effort put in. Like, I'm not just a normal viewer of the film, like just viewing for the story and just what is the end product. I can appreciate a little bit at least what goes behind, choosing the right lens, choosing the correct lighting setup. And I think lighting was a very big part of the movie, because you're in one single house. To have it lit up in different ways in different scenes to accentuate what is being felt in that moment was, I think, a very important aspect of the film. Like, to me, when the film started, it was very bright compared to how the film ended, lighting wise. There was a gradual, transition between the bright part of the film, which was when the family was together in the scene that we just talked about, and then towards the end where it's just candles. That's it. So I think that was a very defining character of the film.
See, when you are making a film which is set in one house and it spans over a day,
Hmm.
you are limited.
Right.
You're so heavily limited with your resources. You have to start thinking for rescues.
Hmm.
Uh, so what we did, this world that we have tried to recreate, Baghdad during those times, there were power failures, which are subtly plugged in the film as well,
Right.
right? तो शुरू से ही हमने बताया कि power failure है. When Lakshmi and Mahdi come into the house,
Yeah, कि
and
बिजली ना चली जाए when they're
हाँ, कि
making the cake.
yeah, and before that, if you see, there's TV going on
Hmm.
in the
Right.
opening scene,
Yeah.
and then when Lakshmi or Mehdi when they enter the house, you see Madan reacting to अरे बिजली आ गया देखो अच्छा अच्छा सोचो अच्छा अच्छा होगा
Yeah.
मतलब बिजली गई है
हाँ. Correct.
और मतलब और अगर फ्लक्चुएशन है तो विच इज वाई द एल्डर सिस्टर सेज बिजली नहीं जाना चाहिए
Hmm.
एक तो you have to intelligently craft it in a certain way where we use these things to advantage the
Right.
reality of the world and secondly artistically you can play with this
Hmm.
मॉर्निंग से लेके नाइट तक की कहानी है
Right.
और उसमें वी chose to plant sequences at a certain location uh, keeping in mind the path of the sun
Hmm. Right.
जब एक जल रहा है तो उस समय शाम हो रही है लाइट जा रही है
Hmm.
तो उस समय माहौल बहुत ज़्यादा वैसा हो रहा है यू आर वंडरिंग whether it will happen or not
Correct.
when Madan has surrendered after that there is infinite darkness
Hmm.
and there is still a matchstick of faith
Yeah.
lighting these candles and then you have these so and then the third thing is that you have to be true to your character also
Yeah.
if it was a film where the characters were not as positive as these guys are they wouldn't light so many candles because you could call them foolish
Hmm.
but Madan Chintu's father says कि देख रहे हैं चिंटू बाबू कैसा दिवाली जैसा बर्थडे मन गया
Yeah.
because he wants to give his son one last moment to keep his faith alive to keep his happiness intact.
Right.
He doesn't want to scar his son because the day that went by is already going to be etched in their memories for the longest time.
Hmm.
And a Chintu or a Wahid or Chintu's girlfriend or even Lakshmi or
Yeah.
nobody in that film, including soldiers, they don't deserve it. None of it.
None of it. Yeah.
Which is why a father wants to overcompensate and he'll go all out and he'll light all the candles he possibly can.
Yeah. There is one shot where you see the whole setup, but from a different room, I think, or from a distance. And there you can
Yeah,
just see all the lights there, the candles there lighting up the room. And then eventually you just transition into the shot where they're cutting the cake. So I think that was a really
yeah,
defining shot. Another
yeah.
thing
We
was
had to.
the opening shot as well, like where they're lighting the candles, and it straight away cuts to the animation of Adam and Eve, where Chintu is watching the cartoon. I think that was a very powerful moment as well.
Yeah, see, for us, the climax was a sequence which was a moment of death, a moment of doom, a moment of failure. And at the same time, these guys, they're not going to lose hope. So even if there are candles lit, they should look beautiful. We made sure that in the house, we tried to make the house look not very polished, but at least pleasant.
Hmm.
So we knew that the palette, the colors, the candlelight scene, the climax, it should be very warm, much like the characters in the film. It should also be minimalistic because they are hand to mouth. But
Hmm.
at the same time, it should also create a sense of darkness and doom, so to speak.
When you release a film in a theater, you have to go through the censor board, and you know and go through all those screenings. Whereas when you release it online, it's a more authentic one-to-one connection between you as the filmmaker and the end user who's gonna watch it. So what was your decision process in releasing the film? Like, did you want to have it only on the online platform, and what were the decisions there?
So with this film, the way it has reached out to people, the way people are reacting to it is insane. And I'm unsure, I don't think a film like this could have had the same reception, the same joy. People would um, go to theater and watch a film like this.
Hmm.
The audience for this film, the so-called audience for the film, is the so-called niche audience. My corporate friends work in the corporate industry.
Right.
With people work in the media industry. Half of them have watched it in a screening, private screening,
Yeah.
you know, or they have watched it in a private through a private link. So it is very important for you to understand what you want out of life. We are blessed that today the film is reaching out to people, and in this situation particularly, given the situation all of us are in, we are almost like Chintu's family.
That's true.
We are trying to make the most out of it. We are trapped in our own houses, and we are trying to have a good time with our family, which otherwise we won't get.
Hmm.
So people are watching it with their families, and people are reacting. My father hugged me after watching this film, and so on and so forth. These kind of reactions we wouldn't get in a theater,
That's true.
But then there's someone who also wrote, "Ki had I watched this film in a theater, I would have called my father right after watching it."
Hmm.
So every experience has its own pros and cons,
Yeah.
his its own ups and downs, and we feel we are very fortunate that Z picked it up right now. This is the best time for people to watch a film like this because it is resonating with people the right
Hmm.
way.
True.
More than the fact that we haven't made a perfect film. It is not the perfect film. We have only started.
Hmm.
This is our first film. People are watching it and giving it the love we wanted.
Right. Honestly, the film was a breath of fresh air, because when you like, we're so used to watching such typical Bollywood films with all the music going on, and all the dancing, singing going on. Like, for such a film, like, it's so dependent on the story itself, that I feel it doesn't matter if it doesn't has any songs or not. Like, to me, that was the best part, because songs generally take away from the story, I feel, in a film when they're overused or they're not required. And I think that was the best part about this film, because it was a no bullshit, clean and simple and beautiful, positive film about a family and their day. So I think that was the best part about the film, honestly. And I told my, like, I'm in the US, so when I watched the film, I couldn't watch it on the Z5 platform. So I had to use other resources to watch it. But I told my mom that you should definitely watch it, and she watched it about 6 hours ago, 6 7 hours ago.
Oh, what did she say?
So this is what she said. Like, I asked her opinion, that I'm gonna talk to Devanshu sir, and you better have something for me. So
Too much pressure.
so she just said that the best part about the film was that it was so simple and beautiful. Like, when you watch the story, you can definitely see each of the characters and the way they're reacting to these small things in the story, where it just gives you a lot of realism when you're watching it.
Wow, thanks to your mom.
I'll definitely convey that to her. Um, well, it was a great experience having you here. Do you have something you would like to say to the viewers? It's a last thought.
Oh God, I'm very bad at this. Um, but uh, whatever we've learned from the movies,
Hmm.
So the ones who can possibly go to film school and learn, all the best. Uh, there are some amazing film schools around the world. Make advantage, use these film schools and the experiences and the company you get at film school to
Right.
your advantage. That's amazing. That's rare. The ones who can't, people like me, as Quentin Tarantino said, he didn't go to film schools. He went to films.
Hmm.
So go take shelter uh, with in good films, and you'll always come out smiling and laughing and having a good time. Watch slasher comedies. Watch war films. Watch comedies. Watch animation.
Yeah.
Watch sci-fi. Watch all kinds of films and try to make the most of it if you want to be a filmmaker. And most importantly, don't stop dreaming. Dreams do come true.
This was
Thank you.
this was honestly a very enlightening experience talking to you.
My pleasure.
Like I never thought you're gonna reply to my Insta DM. Like I just wrote it because I wanted to put it out there that I really liked the film, and this is what I felt. But your immediate response was, as soon as you read it, was okay. Let's do it. Let's do the podcast. Here we are, like just one day after I wrote that Insta DM message.
We should not stop wishing for something in life. We should not stop dreaming. Dreams do come true.
Well, thank you so much, sir. It's honestly, this was a great experience, and I'm sure the viewers enjoyed it as well.
Fantastic. High five.
Thank you.